As it is written, the mother concealeth the power of the father, and manifesteth that power in the son. This is true on all planes. The letter name Zion, Z-I-N, begins with Z. The sword has I. The paternal yod for its middle letter and ends with N, the value of which 50 refers to the 50 gates of Bina, the mother. The Elohim are traditionally 7, thus corresponding to the number of Z. The lights of emanation, Sephiroth, are 10, corresponding to the numeration of I. The gates of understanding are 50, corresponding to the numeration of the letters Nun, N. The path of the disposing intelligence attributed to Zion begins in Binah, the mother, and ends in Tifereth, the son. Great Sea is a name sometimes applied to Binah, and Binah is also Shabbatai, S-H-B-T-H-A-I. As it is written, Great Sea is a name sometimes applied to Binah, and Binah is also Shabbatai, S-H-B-I, the sphere of Saturn. Saturn in alchemy is lead. Alchemical lead is the secret abode of fire, because Bina, although the Sephira is called the root of water by practical Kabbalists, nevertheless conceals in her depths the active fiery power of Chokmah, the root of fire, just as the name Ima contains the paternal I, and as Bina is formed from Jah, IH, a name of the Father, and Ben Bien, a name of the Son. The airy spirit of the path of Zion is a reference to the airy quality of the zodiacal sign Gemini, whose ruler, according to the Kabbalah, is Raphael, angel of the planet Mercury. Great Sea is a name sometimes. Great Sea is a name sometimes applied to Bina, and Bina is also Shabbathai, S-H-B-T-H-A-I, the sphere of Saturn. Saturn in alchemy is lead. Alchemical lead is the secret abode of fire, because Bina, although the Sephira is called the root of water by practical Kabbalists, nevertheless conceals in her depths the active fiery power of Chokmah, the root of fire, just as the name Ima contains the paternal I, and as B-I-N-H is formed from Jah, IH, a name of the Father, and Ben Bien, a name of the Son. The airy spirit of the path of Zion is a reference to the air quality of the zodiacal sign Gemini, whose ruler, according to Kabbalah, is Raphael, angel of the planet Mercury. Great Sea is a name sometimes applied to Bina, and Bina is also Shabbathai, S-H-B-T-A. Okay, everybody, if you're enjoying this, please subscribe. I need to get those subscription numbers up so I can get that money to come down. Ribbono Shel Olam. This is called the Meditation on Cheth. Number 7, the Chariot, the Meditation on Cheth. I am the hedge of protection, enclosing the field of existence. In this field thou dwellest, and I am thy defense against the darkness which is without. Yet is this hedge of safety also a wall of limitation, and the darkness against which it defendeth thee is the radiant darkness of the limitless light, too brilliant for thine eyes. For within the wall of limitation is the field of mine activity in the world of manifestation. This also is that which the wise call the path of the house of influence. For into it descendeth the influx of my power. Because it seemeth to be set apart, it is also the field of sin and of punishment, because limitation is the root of failure, and sin is but the missing of the target of perfection. Number 7, the chair. Yet as the archer gaineth skill by reason of aiming again and again at his mark, though in the beginning he miss it 1,000 times, so doth the fruit of sin, which men call punishment, perfect the skill of my chosen ones. Behold, sin and punishment are one, and the fire of punishment is the fire that refineth my works. Even in the sinner, I am the actor, and I too am the sufferer in the experience of punishment. Thy pain is my pain, thy suffering my suffering. Thy sorrows pierce my heart, thine anguish is mine anguish. I stand not aloof, unmoved, watching my handiwork. I stand not aloof, unmoved, watching my handiwork. As a potter watcheth the clay upon his wheel, nay, not so, for I am the clay, and the wheel, and the potter too. I am the work, and the worker, and the means of working. Take heed lest ye mistake these words, be not deluded by false reasonings. They err who say, the Lord is the doer of all. Therefore may we do what pleaseth us, for we can do naught of ourselves. Know that the error of the thought is the folly, that any man do what pleaseth him. This false reasoning is rooted in the delusion of separateness, the appearance. Know that the error of the thought is the folly, that any man do what pleaseth him. This false reasoning is rooted in the delusion of separateness. The appearance of separateness cometh of necessity from my self-manifestation. The delusion from it is the root of sin and pain. Yet the delusion passeth with the completion of the work for which I enter into manifestation. And because nothing can prevail against me, even the worst of sinners shall come in their appointed time to liberation. If thou canst grasp it, that liberation consisteth in the breaking down and utter destruction of the hedge of protection which encircleth thee and guardeth thee from the terror of the darkness which is without. Know that the error of the For when the work is finished in the field of Chaith, when the abode of influence hath served its purpose, then shalt thou know, O Israel, that thou hast not to fear, not to be guarded against. Then shall the dreadful darkness be revealed to thy perfected vision, as the flashing radiance of light limitless, and from the field of sin and punishment thou shalt pass into the boundless freedom of my divine perfection. Comment in Chayth, C-H-E-T-S, T-H pronounced Chayth, transcribed as CH, the number 8, meaning field of fence, the intelligence of the house of influence. The limitless light is Ein Sof. When work is The limitless light is Ein Sof Au, which is to us as darkness because it transcends our earthly vision. It is the divine darkness concerning which so much is said in all mystical literature. It was for the Egyptians indicated by the declaration Osiris is a black god. It is also the terrible darkness of the Hindu goddess Kali. Katawa, Chtath, a Hebrew noun meaning both sin and punishment, corresponds to the letter name Cheth, Chith, because both add up to 418. The derivation of Chtath is from a verb meaning to miss the target. Okay, that's comment on Cheth. Okay, if you're enjoying this video, please subscribe now and buy me a cup of coffee. Up next, we're going to read Strength. Meditation on Teth. Number 8, Strength, the meditation on Teth. My secret wisdom is hid in number, and in the sign of the tally is concealed the building of the whole creation. Number veileth the power of Elohim. For number is that thick darkness whereof it is written, and Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was. And again Tetragrammaton said that he would dwell in the thick darkness. Ye shall know that this darkness is Egypt, and by the wisdom hidden in that darkness did Moses lead Israel forth. In the darkness which is Egypt is the darkness of number, concealing the one in the cloud of the many. Number 8, Strength, the meditation. Ye shall know that this darkness is Egypt, and by the wisdom hidden in that darkness did Moses lead Israel forth. In the darkness which is Egypt is the darkness of number, concealing the one in the cloud of the many. Of that darkness the serpent is a sign, that great serpent, the royal snake of Egypt. This is the serpent of temptation, yet from it cometh forth redemption. For the serpent is the first appearance of the anointed one, and that which casteth Adam out from the garden of the east, even that shall bring him back once more to paradise. Thus in Teth is shown the secret of the going forth and the return, for Teth is the serpent coiled around the Tau. Ye shall know that. Okay, this is my last phone, so this will be my last recording. Here we go. Even that shall bring him back once more to paradise. Thus in Teth is shown the secret of the going forth and the return. For Teth is the serpent coiled around the Tao. This is the sign of the name of names, which none may utter. Again, it is the symbol of the tree of divine perfections, encircled by the power of the letters, wherewith is formed the whole creation. And because the tally referreth to counting, and so to all the works of number, by this letter do I show, first, that all things are brought forth through number, and second, that all works of power accomplished by the wise have number for their foundation. For the circle of the tally is the coiled fiery power which cometh from the sun, and to rule this thou must learn to count aright. Okay, that's it. This is part 2. Buy me a cup of coffee. Hit that subscribe button. LOVE.